Okay, we're going to take another swing at Oshkosh today, and we're going to try to do this one via the Warbird arrival. Okay, let's make sure everything is set here. Okay, so the Warbird arrival. Well, first of all, let's get take off here. We're at Dodge County Airport. And let's just get airborne, then we'll explain everything that's happening. Positive rate, gear up. I'm going to power back down a bit. And we're just going to go right into flight level change, autopilot, heading select. We'll climb at 124 knots.
After landing, be a right turn into the grass and follow the flagman.
Okay, let's listen to the ATIS.
Departure is referred to the departure procedures on page 23 of the notice. Pull out of the designated parking area and follow the flagman to runway 36 left at Papa 5. Monitor tower on 118.9er and be listening and ready to go upon reaching the runway. All pilots must set their simulators to VFR weather conditions with calm wind. Oshkosh 8 information Alpha, wind calm, visibility 10, sky clear.
Okay, I know Alpha. So we're going to do the Warbird arrival, which is when we're over Fond du
Coming up the
Lac.
railroad track, make sure you're maintaining that 1,800 and please turn it down once our departure is coming off, climbing up to 1,300. Stay directly over the railroad tracks, and when you turn your downwind, keep the gravel pit off of your left side.
Runway exit procedures. Refer to the bottom of pages 20 or 22 for your specific runway's exit procedure after landing. Upon arrival, pilots wishing to depart immediately shall follow the flagman. They'll guide you back to the runway for takeoff. Pilots wishing to taxi to parking shall follow the flagman until they see signage for parking. All Oshkosh departures refer to the departure procedures on page 23 of the notice. Pull out of the designated parking area and follow the flagman to runway 36 left at Papa 5. Monitor tower on 118.9er and be listening and ready to go upon reaching the runway. All pilots must set their simulators to VFR weather conditions with calm wind. Oshkosh 8 information Alpha, wind calm, visibility 10, sky clear, altimeter 29er, 9er 2. VFR arrival and departure procedures in effect. Arriving runway 27, runway 36 left, and runway 36 right. Pages 20 or 22 of the notice. Departing runway.
Close in base, so I gotta have you come on down.
Okay, so I'm on the frequency for runway 27. So I'm flying at 3,500 feet until we get clear of Fond du Lac.
There you go, so you wind out a little bit, and that looks looking good to me again. Turn your base at the orange dot, pointing your nose towards that orange dot, and on or after the green dot, you're clear to land on your 7. Looks like I've got a Bonanza joining the downwind, just almost to the gravel pit. Rock your wings for me, Bonanza, that's joining that downwind. You see good rock on you. Good rock on the Bonanza. For my Bonanza, I want you to turn your base at the orange dot to land on or after the green dot for 27, clear to land.
So the procedure here is fly over Fond du Lac, descend to 2,600, go to Warbird Island, and they will clear us right in. They may ask us to orbit Warbird Island, which would be at 150 knots and 2,600 feet. Yeah, 2,800 feet, sorry, 2,800 feet. Just one thing. 2,800 feet. Actually, I'm going to set that in here now. We're 13 miles from Fond du Lac.
Bonanza on the base, that's exactly what I want to see. Great job. I'm pointing it right towards that orange, landing on or after the green. Right turn into the grass after landing for everybody and follow the flagman. Looks like I got a 7 on the downwind. Rock your wings for me. Just passing the gravel pits. Also need you in that descent. Rock your wings for me, Cessna. Good rock on that. I see you're in that descent now. Turn your base at the orange dot for my Cessna left, on or after the green dot, 270 land. Again, coming up the railroad tracks, make sure you're maintaining 1,800. Do not descend. Do not descend 1,800 until you're on the downwind. Make sure you're staying right over the railroad tracks as well. So that's on the base. You're doing a great job. Keep that nose coming around. Don't square it. Point your nose to the orange dot for me, and then clear to land on or after the green dot. There you go. I see you correcting. Appreciate it. Looks like I've got a Cessna out there over the railroad tracks. You are way low. You are way low. The one that hadn't even turned the downwind yet. You're supposed to stay up at 1,800 until you get on the downwind. There are departures coming off, climbing up to 1,300. You don't want to be tangled up with those guys. Keep the gravel pit off of your left side. That Cessna should be on the downwind right now. Make that right turn. Right turn for that blue and white Cessna up by the gravel pit. You should be headed east at this point. Don't go over that gravel pit. That's too far to the north. That's off the runway there. Very nice job on that. Welcome to the show. Blue and white Cessna, you're way too far north. You're past that gravel pit. I need you to turn it about 20 degrees to the right for that blue and white Cessna over the gravel pit. You're too far to the north. You've got the gravel pit off your right side. It needed to be off your left side.
We'll throw out flaps 1 when we get over 178 knots.
All right, my Cessna up there to the north. I see you correcting now. Good job. What I want you to do is I want you to point your nose for your base turn right at that orange dot. We're going to turn that base here in just a second. I'll let you know when to be on the base. You know what? Turn base now for my Cessna that's to the north. Turn base. Point the nose right towards that orange dot. Land on or after the green dot for 27. Coming up the railroad tracks, make sure you maintain that 1,800 until you turn your downwind. After you turn downwind, you can start the descent. Keep that gravel pit off of your left side. I'll take you out somewhere around that gravel pit, have you rock your wings, and tell you where to land. For my Cessna's on the base, keep that turn. It's not a square turn. Keep the turn coming all the way around to that orange dot. There you go. Dog leg turn, orange dot. The green dot, you're clear to land.
The airport.
Looks like a Bonanza by the gravel pit on the downwind. Rock your wings for me. Bonanza by the gravel pit. Rock your wings. Good rock on that Bonanza. Bonanza, turn your base at the orange dot. Clear to land on or after the green dot. Everybody after landing, take your right turn into the grass and follow in the flagman. Cessna on the downwind, out from the gravel pit, rock your wings for me. And I need to end the descent, please. The one that's adjacent to the gravel pit right now. There you go. Good rock. Descend for me. Turn your base at the orange dot. Land on or after the green dot for the Cessna by the gravel pit. You are clear to land.
White and brown TBM, Fond du Lac.
I'm sorry, who was that calling tower?
White and brown TBM over Fond du Lac.
All right, TBM over Fond du Lac, report Warbird Island for 27.
Okay.
Cessna on the downwind, the green and white one. Turn your base now. Turn your base now, my green and white Cessna. Turn it all the way around, dog leg. Don't square it off. Point your nose right towards the orange dot. There you go. Got another Cessna on the downwind, maybe a red Cessna on the downwind. Rock your wings for me. Let me see a good rock on the Cessna on the downwind, the red one. Good rock on that. I'll let you know when to turn your base. It's going to be in just a moment. I got another Cessna that's a little wide on me, but you're going to turn it at the orange dot, landing on or after the green. 4 miles will be about when we're at 3.5 miles from Warbird Island. 3.5 miles, then we'll. 4 Romeo Bravo. Are you still on the frequency? And Cessna to the north. Turn base. 4 Romeo Bravo, are you still on frequency? All right, Cessna to the north, keep that turn coming around. Do not square it off. Turn all the way around. I want you to point your nose towards that orange dot, land on or after the green dot. Everybody after landing is going to be a right turn into the grass to follow the line with the shadow. Cessna on the base, that's what I need to see. Keep that turn coming all the way around to that orange dot, pointing that nose towards that orange dot. Again, coming up the railroad tracks, 1,800 until turning downwind. Looks like I've got a canard up by the gravel pit, maybe a long easy. Rock your wings for me. Let me see a good rock on that. Let me see a rock on that long easy. Very nice rock. For you, base turn at the orange dot, land on or after the green dot for 27 for my long easy. Everybody after landing is going to be a right turn into the grass and follow the flagman. Welcome to the show. If you're coming up the railroad tracks, make sure you're maintaining that 1,800 until you get on the downwind. Long easy, I see you in that turn now. Keep that turn coming around. Don't square it off. Nose directly towards that orange dot. Looks like I got a Cessna just joined the downwind. Rock your wings for me. Cessna just joined the downwind. Let me see a good wing rock on the Cessna. Nice rock. Start your descent for me. Need to end the descent. I want you to turn your base at the orange dot, land on or after the green dot for 2 seconds. My Cessna on the downwind is clear to land. Everybody coming up the railroad tracks, 1,800, and stay directly over the railroad tracks. When you turn your downwind, keep that gravel pit off your left side. Do not go past the gravel pit. That's too far north for me. It looks like I've got a beaver up there. You need to go ahead and start that downwind turn. The beaver that's on the railroad tracks up there by the gravel pit, you need to be on your downwind already.
White and brown TBMs at Warbird.
All right, TBM reported 2 mile final for 27.
Look up.
That's on the base. That's exactly what I need to see. Thank you very much. Beaver by the gravel pit. Give me about 15 to the right to tighten it up just a little bit for me. Everybody, after landing, if your right turn into the grass to follow the flagman. Welcome to the show. Looks like I got a Cessna just joined the downwind about to pass the gravel pit. Rock your wings for me, Cessna on the downwind. Good, rock on the Cessna. Start your descent for me. Descend, descend. I want you to turn your base at the orange dot, land on or after the green dot for my Cessna. All right, Beaver, turn base. Beaver, turn base. Aim your nose right towards that orange dot. Don't square it. I want you to aim it right towards that orange dot and then land on or after the green dot for my Beaver.
Now we got to come down to 1,800.
All right, blue and white Cessna, turn your base for me now. Turn your base, aim your nose at the orange dot, land on or after the green dot, 270 cleared land for my Cessna. If you're coming up the railroad tracks, make sure you maintain that 1,800, 1,800 until you turn the downwind. When you turn your downwind, make sure you keep the gravel pit off your left side. Do not go over or north of that gravel pit. You'll just be too far north for me to see real well. Cessna on the base, you're looking good. After landing, right turn into the grass. The Beaver, right turn into the grass, follow the flagman. Looks like an RV on the downwind, passing the gravel pit. Rock your wings for me, RV on the downwind. Let me see a good wing rock out of you. Good, rock. RV, I want you to turn your base at the orange dot. Turn base at the orange dot, on or after the green dot, just land on 27.
Okay, gear down, flaps down.
For my RV, are you going to turn your base at the orange, land on or after the green for the RV? RV, that's looking good. Don't square the base turn. Just keep that turn coming all the way around like a dog leg. Point your nose towards the orange.
Now white and brown TBM's turning 2 mile final, 27.
White and brown TBM, roger, 27, clear to land. All right, look, RV up by the gravel pit, rock your wings for me, RV by the gravel pit.
Okay.
RV, that's a good rock. Continue that descent. I'll tell you when to turn your base. RV, start angling it in towards that orange dot for me. Turn that right base now for the orange dot. TBM, I want you to land on the numbers for me.
On the numbers, TBM.
RV, now keep that turn coming around, angle more towards that green dot. You're clear to land anywhere after the green dot.
500.
See see that plane right in front of me that's going to
Everybody, after landing, get a right turn into the grass or the hard surface off the runway as soon as possible for traffic landing behind you.
He's going to land mid-field. They want me to land right on the numbers. Looking real good right now.
If you're coming up the railroad track, maintaining 1,800 until turning your downwind. Make sure that you're keeping the gravel pit off your left side. Don't go north of that gravel pit. It's just hard to see you up there. Nice job, TBM. Right turn on a hard surface and follow the flag.
Well, that's all right. I went off into the not hard surface. That's okay.
Or into the grass.
More fun that way.
All right. All right, if you're coming up the railroad tracks, make sure you're staying directly over those railroad tracks at 1,800. When you turn that downwind, make sure you keep the gravel pit off your left side. Do not overfly the gravel pit or go north of the gravel pit. It's just hard to see you up there. Once you get on the downwind, go ahead and start your descent. As you get around the gravel pit,
now we're going to
notice. Departing runway 36 left and Papa 5. Aircraft inbound for the Fisk arrival, proceed to Green Lake to join the Fisk arrival. Aircraft arriving must be familiar with runway exit procedures. Refer to the bottom of pages 20 or 22 for your specific runway's exit procedure after landing. Upon arrival.
Okay, so 118.9 is the departure frequency for 36. So let's see.
Sky 8 Papa Delta, runway 36 left, right turn priority control, carrying 150, quick takeoff.
Okay, so now the way this works is we're going to fly to 1,300 feet, 1,300 on a 150 heading. So I'm going to set all that up in here while we're taxiing out.
Thanks for another great SkyVenture.
And thank you. For you guys, it was awesome. Without you guys, we can't make this happen. Great job. Here's our aircraft. The time is now 2:00:00 Oshkosh SkyVenture positions are now closed. The common track advisory frequency for Oshkosh is 118.5. Join us now on the Pilot Edge YouTube channel for today's webinar titled Let's Talk About X-Plane, hosted by X-Plane creator Austin Meyer. The link can be found at pilotedge.net/SkyVenture. This concludes our SkyVenture 2024 event. We appreciate you all. We love you all. I can't wait to see you next year. Come see us at Oshkosh. Love you guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
It's a pleasure working all of you.